Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America with bombshell news out of the Trump trial in Manhattan. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. You guys probably heard by now, but if you haven't, I will tell you. This all started when Judge Juan Merchan informed both the attorneys for the prosecution and the defense that somebody purporting to be a cousin of one of the jurors left a note on a Facebook post on the court's Facebook page that said he was a cousin of one of the jurors and that he knew Trump was going to get convicted the next day. This was before the Trump verdict was read. If this is true, that's a mistrial. They'd have to try him again. That's an absolute mistrial if it's true. I need to caveat this very heavily with the guy said he's a, quote, shit poster, and so we don't know if this is true. That's the important thing. Look, if it's not true, then it's all much ado about nothing. But it's interesting to me that Juan Merchan would send that letter and the court would say something about it, because if you don't know that he is in fact a cousin, I mean, there had to be 1 million people posting stuff. If you don't know for certain this guy's a cousin, why are you flagging this? And it was flagged. It was flagged by the court. So, I mean, this is a massive development if true. Anybody, I could go on there today and post I'm a cousin of one of the jurors, right? Anybody, you could do it. So we don't know. It is not official yet. But if it is, there's just about no other alternative but a mistrial here. Now, they talked about this on Hannity in a report that I want you to watch that actually details why this would be a mistrial. And I think, like I said, if this is true, this is a bombshell, epic bombshell. And it would show how Juan Merchan really made a mistake here, the judge, in not sequestering this jury. This jury should have been sequestered from day one. From day one. They should not have had contact with the outside world, the outside media, family, friends. That was a mistake from the beginning. Let's take a look at this video clip. I want to know what you guys think. Real or fake? Let me know in the comments.
Is that well-intentioned or well-meaning?
Let me ask you, Mike Huckabee, what about Judge Merchan telling both the prosecution and Todd Blanche, the president's attorney, about the New York case, that they became aware of this Facebook page post? My cousin's a juror. Trump is getting convicted. Thank you, folks, for all your hard work. Let's assume, Governor, that's true. In any court of law, that has to be cause for a mistrial. Thoughts?
Absolutely has to be. I mean, this whole case stunk as bad as you thought it could. Now it smells like a 3-week garbage strike in August in New York City on the streets.
All right, Lisa, let me get your reaction to that as well. I mean, wow, if that's not cause for a mistrial, I don't know what is.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, the fix was in from the beginning, right? We know Alvin Bragg campaigned on getting Donald Trump. He elevated a misdemeanor to a felony, never laid out what that other crime was that Donald Trump allegedly engaged in. And then we've got a judge who quite literally donated to stop Republicans, who donated to Joe Biden, who has basically set the game against Donald Trump this entire time. We know what Democrats are trying to do with this. So I hope that Donald Trump gets a break with this, because we need him in the White House. I mean, look what Joe Biden has done to this nation in such a short period of time. So, I pray to God that this is a mistrial and we have an actual real election where we, the people, get to decide the outcome. What a concept.
Yeah, what an interesting concept. Very well said.
Right.
All right, Lisa, thank you. Governor Huckabee, thank you. Coming up, day 5 in the Hunter Biden gun trial. The prosecution, they rested today. Will Hunter take the stand in his own defense? We're going to tell you what his lawyer had to say. And this breaking news, Judge Merchan pointing out that on the state Facebook page that, in fact, somebody who claims to be the cousin of one of the jurors the day before the verdict comes in actually said Trump's getting convicted. Uh-oh. Cause for mistrial? Greg Jarrett weighs in. Straight ahead.